Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. So yes, another data mine, a very quick one, but two missiles are getting buffed, kind of. The R-27 and the AIM-54. So let's take a look. This is probably going to be live on the War Thunder servers tomorrow. So let's take a look. We're going to basically cover everything as we always do. Motto change names, new loading screen of the Centurion Mark II that it's going to be added with the Battle Pass, new decorations, new vehicles. Obviously here are the economics, a little bit of the economics and other stuff on the Battle Pass vehicles. The funny part is that, yes, pack premium or event or pack premium, I don't know. Feels like it's a premium S701. I don't know, but still, I don't think it's going to be premium. It's going to be an event. But still, crew, this is kind of weird. 1,270 people in such a small boat. I mean, I really doubt that, but still, night camouflage, pretty cool. So yeah, Centurion Mark II, here are the things for it as well. First stage ammo, 8. So yeah, pretty cool. The J26 as well, crew repairs and stuff. The repair costs, I mean, and stuff. BRs of it, 3.7. As I thought it would be. BR 6.3 on the Centurion and 2.7 on the other one. New Tech 3 icons for the 3 vehicles. New backups, Swedish aircraft and German boats, okay. New avatars, so yeah, due to the Battle Pass, right? New menu text, obviously for the Battle Pass. New vehicle text for the Battle Pass. New stat card images for the Battle Pass. New decals for the Battle Pass. A lot of stuff for the Battle Pass and other minor things. Trophy text, okay, nothing too crazy. Then we go for this one. A7K sight zoom, change it. So really nerfed, as you see, like apparently, I think. And FOV decrease it as well. F4E Kurnas 2000 multifunction display, radar scale, change it as well. F5E multifunction display, radar scale as well. F14A early, obviously the radar, the F14. AIM-54 total suspended weaponry mass, change it. So a little bit lighter, you will see why in a bit. Yak 141 modification, change it. Added the stealth belt for the Grisha 30. Milan 1 drop tank is now hidden. Weird. One RL-33 used by the ZSU-23, the Shuka, and the ZSU-37, which is the, this version is the Yansing, I think it's called. So search 360, it's now only in 6 seconds. So this is actually a pretty good change for these radars because it takes too much time now to actually do the whole thing. So yeah, and apparently they are a little bit more accurate, I don't know, but still, or less, I don't know what does that mean, but still, just this one just changes a lot on the radar. Track radar, some changes as well on that, on the angular accuracy. Z47, okay, Blagorodny, okay, nothing too crazy, okay. Centurion Mark II, they changed it a little bit of it, the engine power and cupola, armor and gearbox and everything. Okay, some changes in the armor, minor changes in the armors as well, as you see, on the QN 506. Hatch in the middle, okay, 88 skirts, some other changes as well. This is a lot better, but still it's nothing too crazy. Okay, then we go for the missiles. AIM-54, which is the Phoenix, right? Mass slightly decreased, so that's already a very small buff, right? Small mass afterburner, increase it. So this is a nerf, not a very big one, but it is indeed big. I mean, it's like 30 kilograms, like some 33 and a half kilograms more. So I don't know, kind of problematic, but still. Drag coefficient, so it produces less drag. The fins are turning like half a degree, less than half of a degree more. The burst force is actually decrease it. The guidance time increase it to 160 seconds. Stat card max G 17. Gimbal limits 60 degrees. Guidance autopilot, this is interesting. So loft elevation, increase it, so it will loft more. Target elevation, okay. So it can just loft more and then go downwards, so it will just loft better. Max start, okay. Guidance delay, okay. So now it will have a very big guidance delay, 2.5 seconds. It's very large. I mean, but it's not meant to be fighting short range targets, right? Actual max G load increased to 17 Gs. The base IAS, I mean, this doesn't mean that the missile will actually fly on those speeds. It just means that it can, in theory, fly on those speeds. So we have to actually test it, but still increase it to above R-27ER level. So now it's 100 meters per second more than the R-27. Then we have some autopilot changes over here. So this is probably a little bit better. I don't know exactly. Every time people explain to me, but I always forget. Proximity fuse delay to 5 seconds as well for you to not kill yourself or destroy your own missiles. So yeah, very interesting. We will have to test it out. I mean, it has a little bit less mass. Doesn't change much. Kind of a nerf to its mass after the booster burn. Then the drag coefficient is lower. So, I mean, it has a lot less flare drag. So, like 27-30% less drag. A little bit more AOA and G. So, it will turn a little bit better. Nothing too crazy. But it does, even though it has less drag, it has less power as well. So probably it will take its time to accelerate, but in the end it will be better at the long, like after it burns. That's my opinion on it. We will have to wait until tomorrow to actually properly test it to see if we can see a difference. So yeah, changes in this ammunition over here, which is, I mean, a TGM to hit FS, kind of weird, but still, I think it's just a missile, right? I mean, it is a missile, so I don't know. But anyway, changes for them. Then changes for the Igla, as you see, added orientation torque, okay? Fire delay, a little bit, it doesn't change too much. Then the R-27's guidance delay to 0.35 and the full maneuverability reached at 0.4, which means that it's now with its actual delay that it had in real life. So it will be a tiny bit better, not too much. I mean, it doesn't change too much, but it will be a little bit better, especially in the full maneuverability. I mean, 0.6 seconds. It will be just better at shorter distances, trying to turn to the target as fast as possible, right? ZT-6 Mokopa changed it as well. You see here some buffs. I think it's just buffs, right? So more force and a booster, less drag, more loft. So it's just overall base IAS. I mean, it's just an overall buff here, not too big of one. I mean, here it's a nerf. It doesn't turn too much maybe, and increase it in weight as well. So we have to test it as well. See it as well, some changes, some nerfs. Let me see, and some buffs. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Untas, so some changes over here. This is actually a very interesting. They're adding these tables for these missiles, so it depends on the. Let me try flight time. The flight time is changed, so it is going to take more time to get to these distances. Okay, so that does mean that it's lofting more, turning less, just overall of a nerf apparently. I think depends. I think it depends. A lot of these missiles are just like that. These are very interesting ones. VT-1 and 9 M331 missiles, which are very good missiles already. As you see here, added time to G limit table. So for example, at 5 seconds after the launch, it will be able to turn 50 Gs, but at 9:25. So yeah, pretty interesting actually. Very weird, but very interesting. Let's see on the 9M here. So less drag, better AOA on the fins, a little bit more heavy, a little bit less weight. I think this is the thing that they actually said that they are going to add. These things are due to the new, like, flight models of missiles, right, that they are implemented. They said that they would do this. They would implementing more missiles. So makes sense, right? So yeah, just really makes sense. Yeah, this actually makes sense. Overall, I think it's kind of a nerf. But we need to actually test it out to see properly, right? So yeah, these are the main changes. There are some other things here. I mean, there are so many changes in the autopilot here. You can pause it and take a look. Like, for example, here, delay 1.75 seconds to 0.8 in the line of sight autopilot. So it means that you will be able to actually turn the missile before the actual what it is right now, right? The MatAWG, for example, increased for, I think this is the Tunguska one, right? So 42 Gs, but remember it's added with the table of the line of sight as well. So only at certain times after the launch you will be able to actually turn this much. So now it's just going to be more realistic, turning a lot more depending on and according to some time limits over here. So yeah, just overall more realistic feeling on the missiles. Remove the merit, okay. Ukrainian used the Russian server cluster, now uses the one, okay. Next, I'm not gonna mention it. New decals, yeah, and then the battle pass challenges as well. So yeah, it's very, very good. Fairly small changes, but I wonder how this is going to feel on the Phoenix. The reading is that it will be a missile that it is better at longer range. It's a buff for long ranges and a slight nerf for shorter ranges. This missile is not meant to be used at shorter ranges, so I guess it is just a overall buff. But tomorrow we will probably test it out, okay? See you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye guys. See you.